Good morning, Sustainable Systems. Um, Happy Earth Day week. This is a big one. It's 50th Earth Day celebration. And honestly, I was looking at my plan book and I have all these things written down for all the fun stuff that and fundraisers that conservation crew had like made like plans, like today we're going to talk about meat-free stuff and we're going to have the bottle cap arts displayed and we were going to be fundraising and make cookies and all that good stuff. So I was kind of bummed. But that's how it goes. So anyway, happy Earth Week. And that's kind of like a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about today. First off, not really a trivia, but kind of like fact. Like we said, first Earth Week was 50 years ago. And what did that look like? Well, I gotta pause it because my battery's dying. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So first Earth Week was started in the US, so American holiday, but now it has passed to 192 other countries worldwide. The date, April 22nd, was chosen because college students were very active at the time, like into activism and things like that. And so they chose a date between spring break and finals. So you could get a lot of college students to participate. And the first Earth Day was about 20 million people celebrating, protesting, marching. So anyway, there you go. There's your kind of fact. Since there isn't large gatherings this year, they're doing some virtual gatherings and, people are going to speak and all that kind of stuff. I will put a link in the thing today, the post today. So you can sign up if you want. All right. Also, Lainey had the great idea to post something on our Instagram feed and the website with kind of like everyone in there in the conservation club and sustainable systems rocking their shirt. I think it'd be cool to kind of be doing something sustainable too. So up to you, but take a picture of yourself, send it to Lainey, and we can kind of participate from afar in some Earth Day activism. All right. On the same thread, what I would like you to do is make a pledge for the week. All right. So think about this, something that you're going to do to kind of like keep Earth Week on the top of your brain this week. Some kind of sustainable action that honestly is not something you already do. I don't want you to say, oh, I'm going to use a reusable straw. Well, because if you already do that, I would like you to choose something that is going to be a little difficult. Okay. And no, by changing for 1 week, or is it going to make like a huge impact? No. But you know what? It will make you think about it, and maybe something will be like, oh, actually, this I really enjoyed, or this was easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to continue to do that. And it by you doing it is something that you can talk to friends and family about. And so it's something that they can think about, and maybe there's something they want to do this week. Or it just brings it to the surface a little bit more. So, for example, my pledge, I was thinking about this last night. My pledge for this week is to not drive or be in a car at all, which maybe to some of you kind of seems easy, but I am pretty good about biking, but I definitely can be lazy sometimes, when it's like, oh, I need to just go grab something from the grocery store. Or I like taking the dogs on walks out in the woods and driving somewhere. But I'm going to focus on, okay, I'm biking to the grocery store. I'm, walk into the post office or whatever it is. And any little short trip, I need to figure out a way to not drive. And I'm going to have to explore more around my local area for dog walks and things like that. So I think this is doable, but it's going to be a little challenging for me. And so that's what my pledge this week is going to be. And hopefully I take away from it like, oh, wait, I should bike to the grocery store all the time. Like, this is crazy. Or whatever it is. I don't know. And then I was thinking on Friday, we could meet and discuss how our pledges went and just do a little happy Earth Day group meeting. I think that would be fun. Maybe around lunchtime on Friday. Okay, so keep that in mind. In the comments below, hopefully by the end of the day, you can post a pledge that you are going to try for this week for Earth Day. That would be awesome. Thank you. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Okay. So if you didn't, check your project evaluations. Most of you, I posted a little comment. I appreciate your guys' input on what's going on with your projects. Here's a few things, because some people maybe volunteered other people in the group to do stuff for next year. So I just wanted to go through and let everyone know what things are hopefully going to happen, and maybe some people that were mentioned as continuing these projects, and you can let me know if you think that's going to be possible or not. Okay. So, Emma, you were mentioned as perhaps continuing the Instagram and website next year and maintaining those. That is a pretty big undertaking. And if you can do that, that'd be awesome. And you should probably recruit some people as well. I know you've worked on it this year, but Lainey's been doing a ton, especially with Instagram, remembering to put up posts and stuff like that, which is awesome. And the website looks so good. So if we can continue that, that would be awesome. Recycling is going to continue next year, and Lara and Jesse were both mentioned as people that might be able to continue working on that. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind and how that might work. Also, Jesse, you were volunteered for all sorts of stuff. So maybe doing the informational video for next year, and maybe helping with the bike share, but maybe that happens. We'll have to talk to Susan. And like I mentioned in your comments, you probably should email her. All right. Emma, you also may be helping getting the Tower Garden going again next year. And Trey, you mentioned that you might help tutor some people up. That would be awesome. I feel like you guys really figured it out and got the kinks ironed out. So hopefully next year we can really get into production mode and be supplying the cafeteria and the foods class and things like that. Lara, you said that the Tower Garden sign could be quickly done, and I think that's awesome. So hopefully that can happen at the beginning of next year. I'm kind of right now assuming we're not going back to school, basically. Also, the bottle caps you mentioned, Kate's project, that maybe the conservation crew could come together and do that. I think that would be so awesome. And I mentioned that maybe we could take some photos when it's done and send it to Kate and thank her for such a good idea. And it will be a cool thing to be able to display in the future. Ava, you mentioned being able to continue doing clothing swaps next year, which would be really cool. And Ella, you mentioned that you've contacted some of the POW people, and we could hopefully make that happen in the fall or something. That would be so awesome. Let's just take a pause on that fundraising. And speaking of fundraising, we also talked about doing a market this spring. So we'll have to see what that maybe looks like in the future. But we'll revisit this again in May. But thank you guys. You guys came up with some of you guys gave me some good lists of things that would need to happen for certain projects to continue and what you could give other people. And I really appreciate all that. We will revisit, but it helps me see kind of where we're at, which is awesome. All right. I will continue to be looking through your stuff and look for posts and comments and things like that. All right, let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to say today? I don't think so. So if you can think of a cool, doesn't even need to be cool, but a picture of yourself in the conservation t-shirts, that would be awesome. and make a pledge for Earth Week and post it in the comments below. You guys are awesome. By the way, just thank you so much for like actually watching my videos, emailing, commenting, things like that. I spend most of my time trying to get biology students that have basically gone AWOL to participate in some way. That's my days, is calling parents, emailing multiple times, talking to paraeducators, talking to admin, like, and to not really have to worry about you guys is amazing. And like when I email you, you actually respond. Thank you so much. All right. So have a great day. Happy Earth Week. Talk to you soon.